And I'm documenting all this because the day it pays off, I'm gonna like watch this back and I'm gonna be like, Hi, my name's Yasemin, and 6 months ago I started a series called The Accountability Diaries. I know on my channel it says I started it 3 weeks ago, but that was a lie.
So that was a fucking lie.
It was actually all the way in November. The purpose of this series was to hold myself accountable and film a video every week of me documenting my process with content creation, trying to become a UGC creator, doing music production and making my songs, and teaching languages online. Basically trying to build something out of my multi-passions with the end goal of being to be self-employed and have a remote job and being able to be a digital nomad while I travel the world. But in the meantime, I got a real job, which meant that I was working 6 days a week for the past 6 months. So I filmed 3 episodes and then I stopped. But I have been building, slowly but surely, building my UGC portfolio, doing all this other stuff with baby steps because you don't have all the time in the world when you're working 57-hour weeks. And in 6 months, here's what changed. I am still teaching French on Preply. I've got like 1 student and haven't really looked into getting more, but like we're focusing on UGC. I decided it would be wiser to focus on one thing only as a financial income stream instead of 4 things. And I was inspired by creator Sierra Fernald on Instagram. She's a digital nomad travel creator, and she was saying that it's better to put like 100% of your energy into one thing instead of 25% in different things. And that made a lot of sense because I was kind of scattered and trying to do everything. Music and DJing I'm still continuing to do as a hobby. Oh yeah, because I started DJing as well, as if production wasn't enough. I got this! And that's going great. And content creation as well as a hobby for fun because I love doing this. I love doing music. I love making these silly little videos on the internet. And I like to think this content creation journey that I'm on with YouTube and with Instagram. By the way, follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. It's Yasemin Wave. Sometimes I pronounce my name not Turkish way. Sometimes I pronounce it the Turkish way. You just gotta keep up. I like to think it supplements my UGC journey because the more I create content for fun, the more I have something to show for so that I can create UGC content for money. Oh, and I started reading The Artist's Way in Turkish. And this book, oh my god, it is literally, I finally understand why everyone's been raving about it. I have been reading it and like annotating it, doing the exercises on a separate notebook and on the book as well. And this will be its own series, I reckon, because I really want to document my journey with this book as well. But basically what happened is that this immensely helped me with finishing my first song. I finally got my first demo, added to the list of the things I achieved in 6 months. I've been producing the same song for 2.5 years. And it made me realize it's still the first demo, but I realized it was not so scary to ask for feedback, even if it's friends and people that I was really scared of their feedback because they're people close to me. I realized it's not so scary to ask for help, and help I've gotten, feedback I have gotten, and I'm so happy about that. I even agreed with someone who is my production teacher because I'm taking a production course with my friend, and he's gonna help me with mastering the song so that it can be fully ready, so that I can finally put it out because it's been years, guys, and I'm no longer procrastinating this, and I'm so excited for you to hear it. And I've been doing another song with my friend who's a producer and a DJ, did vocals on that song, and that's gonna be out too, I hope, very soon. So in this episode, you're gonna see me work on my UGC portfolio quite a lot. So I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you for another episode again next week. This is more like an outro, but anyway.
Okay, let's go.
Dude, I love unemployment. I love it. I love it. It's a random Thursday, and I'm doing my makeup. Going to Kızılay soon. And I'm just like vibing, and the sun's out, and it's summer. It's summer! Time freedom is what I need with my life. And if it's gonna take building my own business and being self-employed in order to get the unemployed time freedom while also earning money, then that's what I'll do. God, I'm so proud! I just filmed a UGC video that I had the idea for like months ago. And yesterday as well yesterday I filmed a YouTube video. I'm kind of scared I have to refilm it, but I hope I don't. I don't want to film this now, but it's almost done. I probably should. Yeah, yeah, I've been doing shit. And the accountability series is back on because I'm back. We are so back, guys. It's summer. I quit my job. I am officially unemployed / self-employed. Manifesting so it becomes, you know, real. Because it will. There's no way. I'm putting in all this effort and it's not gonna lead to results? No, that's not possible. This fucking episode by Florence Given might have just changed my life, guys. So I was listening to it during my morning breakfast, which was more like 1 p.m. breakfast because I woke up at 12. I just quit my job. I'm allowed to have a fucked up sleep schedule and not beat myself up for it. Actually, yesterday night at 3 a.m. I was like, actually, I'm gonna make a radical decision and stop beating myself up for, you know, not having this perfect schedule and not blah, 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 because it becomes a loop. The more I feel guilty, the more I do the thing I feel guilty about, blah, blah, blah. Like, no one can ever be perfect. As long as you get things done at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what time of day you get them done. But I was listening to the podcast episode and I put it in my media journal, which is this beautiful thing. I started this media journal because if I'm gonna consume content and reels and everything, might as well put all the content you consume, I mean the stuff that sticks at least, in a media journal so you can look back at it and also feel more creative, you know? So these are my notes about the Florence Given one. I think there's some personal notes in here as well. Yeah, I gave myself some action steps to stop giving too much time to people and working at night. So anyway, why has that podcast episode changed my life? Because she's basically talking about how a task will take you however long you think it's going to take you. She says, actually I'm going to read it to you because I have my notes. She says, the work expands to fill the time it is given. If you give yourself a year to, I don't know, write a book, that was her example, then you're going to take a year and you're going to do a bunch of random stuff in the meantime. If you give yourself 5 months to write a book, which is what she did, you're gonna write it in 5 months. And like, that's so true. And with my process right now with building a UGC portfolio, I don't have a clear timeline. I don't have a clear timeline of when I want to get my first brand deal. With music as well, I don't have a timeline for when I want to have my first song out. Like, I've been telling myself lately that I want to have my first song out by this year. But still, I don't have a clear deadline, so I'm not completing tasks in a clear way. I'm like, I'll just do it whenever. Or, you know, I'm a perfectionist. I'm like, I'll just do it and it will take me ages to do it. Like, I'd be sitting on Logic, playing with the same setting. And recently, you know what I did? I was like, fuck this shit. Take the song as it is, because it was already finished, basically. Export it, sent it to my friend for feedback. She gave me lots of feedback. Have this other friend who was like, I can help you come up with the electric guitar. It's like, it was really at the stage where it was done. I don't need to keep playing with it. I just need to send it to people for a second opinion, and then I have like at least something more concrete towards the goal, which is to have it on Spotify, you know? Same with the portfolio, you know, on Canva. It's so unnecessary to like change the font 1,000 times or change the layout of the page. I was focusing on these unimportant things instead of just having all the sections that I need in the portfolio, right? For my UGC portfolio, or figuring out which videos are missing because I still need to film stuff to really have a complete portfolio. And I'm gonna show you my portfolio now, actually. So after listening to this beautiful episode, I was like, I'm gonna give myself an hour. And in an hour, this is going to be done. Because I had some missing sections, okay? I had the contact me CTA last page section that was missing. I just did that. I had the production process. And like, I need to make this prettier, right? The essence is there. But I need to like, I don't know, make it look like this. But this is a paid template and I don't want to deal with that. So I was looking at people's portfolios to get inspired. I was looking at this free template, but technically it's not a free template because you have to pay fucking Canva subscription. And now I can clearly see that if I want to keep this beauty niche in there, I need to film more videos. If I want to keep this lifestyle and travel bit, I need to finally edit. There's a video about a coffee shop that I filmed all the way last year, September. Still procrastinating the editing, but we're not going to do that anymore. This bit is a bit more clear. It's nice. Apps, website, tech. I only barely now organized this by niche. It wasn't organized by niche. It is a rough draft still. Like, I still need to, like, make this prettier. But my problem was that I was focusing on making things prettier before I focused on getting everything on the page that I needed. I didn't have a CTA contact me section. I didn't have a process section. I didn't have anything organized by niche. And I did all three of these things within the time I gave myself, which was an hour. And by the end of the hour, like, I could see the timer, it was always gonna ring. I was like, okay, I need to rush. And it wasn't even I need to rush, it was that I caught myself so many times getting stuck on aesthetic details. But then every time I got stuck in this loop of, like, making it pretty, I looked at the goddamn timer. And I was like, get back on track. You're not trying to pick a font right now. This is why today I realized that setting a timer always when I'm working on a computer is insane. Like, I need to. I cannot do otherwise. I simply need to set a timer for these things. A girl is locking in. Just been putting my new intro script through ChatGPT. I think I've been doing this for a while. Has it been an hour? Whoa! Yeah, it's been like more than an hour. It's been an hour and 6 minutes. An hour to do this is a bit of a long time because I was getting really nitpicky, but at least now I have a way better script compared to my first intro. And also my first intro is kind of like really low quality. Look at the video quality. It's shit. And finally, I decided to start worrying about only having to film in the daylight. And I'm just using this, like, it's good enough. Like, you can't have a better lighting system during the nighttime than this. Your reflection is a promise you couldn't keep. Oh, the highlighter is kind of not a huge fan of the light right now. It was better earlier.
2 hours later.
I didn't hate this tripod. It's been 2 hours since I started that. Since I started asking ChatGPT about those things, and I told myself, okay, I'll film. I still haven't filmed. Scrolled on Insta and watched Ariana Grande videos that made me feel so much happier, like twice. Now I'm struggling with the tripod. But I'm stubborn. I don't want to do this tomorrow when there's going to be daylight and I won't need to be even doing all of this. Because I'm like, I have my makeup on. I have my good top on. I need to do it now. But that stubbornness is literally what's, like, not letting me having any fucking boundaries with myself. I'm stressed out. I feel stressed out. Making the video is not going to make the stressed out go away. If anything, it's going to make it impossible to film. What do I do? Do I just, I don't want to say give up because it makes it sound so negative. Maybe I just work on not making it feel so negative because it's not supposed to be negative. It's supposed to be healthy. Boundaries. But I want to get one thing done. I had 2 things on my list today, and I did one, finished a portfolio, but I didn't finish the other video, which was my actual main goal, not redoing the intro. And I'm like, since I didn't do that other goal, that was my main goal, let me at least do this and, like, finish it. But bro, that's still coming from a place of guilt. That's still coming from a place of, like, okay, I didn't do this thing I said I'd do, so at least I need to do this other thing so that I can, like, feel not like an unaccomplished, unproductive piece of shit. Like, please. And then see what... No, actually, turning this on means I'm, like, in filming mode. I'm not in filming mode. I need a calm down mode right now. Sometimes the wisest thing you can do is to leave it for tomorrow. I was listening to Break Free by Ariana Grande on these, and I took a break. And I realized, sure, you can collapse time by saying your goals will take you less, like the Florence Given podcast was saying, but also, if your word has any meaning to you, and if my word to myself was that I'll stop working at night, and if it's almost 12, then I stick to my own word. And right now becomes winding down time, not filming time. Çünkü onun sonu gelmeyecekti. I was going to start filming and then I was going to re-say it and then re-say it and then re-say it and not like it. Celebrate small wins. I got a script ready, a way better portfolio today compared to what I had yesterday. I still have to make more videos for it, make a better intro, blah blah blah. It'll come. We're not in a rush. Rushing myself won't let me do quality content or let me do quality anything for that matter. So, good fucking night. I'm so fucking proud of the transition I just did. I'm so fucking proud. I ate that up. I wish you guys could have heard that. It was so. I think I might have just figured out a way to work that works with how I work instead of against it. And I think I can do this by scheduling rest, scheduling when I absolutely won't be working no matter what. And 3, scheduling deadlines. It doesn't matter what time of day I do it. Doesn't matter what time of day I need to wake up to do that task and then do this other task at whatever time. No, I can't follow a schedule like that. It's just not how I work. But scheduling the rest, the times where I absolutely won't be working, and scheduling deadlines will force me somehow to meet the deadline without doing the work to meet the deadline at 3 a.m. because I scheduled the rest. I absolutely cannot be working at 3 a.m. That's decided. So those 2 things, I think, will help me have structure and still do life the way I do and not try to go against it and implement this sense of like extra discipline and doing things by the hour that I just can't. That's just not how I work, and that's okay. I think I can work with it, not against it. So I'll see you in a couple weeks in the next episodes to update you on if this worked or not. 2 things, deadlines and rest. Those are the things I need to schedule. Like, it will force me to have some structure either way because I need to meet the deadline and I need to not do it in the times I said I wouldn't do it. Yo! Okay, sometimes life is just about accepting that you need help. Sometimes I just have to understand why I'm not doing something. This editing thing that I put on my list yesterday, finish the video that I haven't finished. I was kind of dreading it, and that's why I was delaying it. But then I looked up the place that the video is about and kind of stole her hook in here. And then my draft script that I had, I put it through ChatGPT, and this bitch is helpful, okay? Instantly, I feel way more confident now about like writing a script again and doing the voiceover for this video. It's okay to ask for help. Like, okay, I might feel a certain way about AI and about, you know, I don't want to ask everything ChatGPT, but sometimes I don't have a degree in marketing or whatever. I feel like I don't know a lot of things about how to write a UGC script that will like actually do what it's supposed to do, which is to sell at the end of the day. And then ChatGPT is saying things that are so helpful to like for me to learn. Every clip should either showcase the location, deliver information, or create an emotion. And these are things that are like the essence of what UGC and marketing and stuff is, you know? You're trying to create emotion, you're trying to sell. And all this stuff is like stuff that I don't really know, or I don't know how to apply it in my videos. So like, it's okay to ask for help. So now I have a good script. I'm good to go. I'm gonna edit my clips and I'm gonna do the voice. In fact, I'm gonna do the voiceover first and then edit the clips to match the voiceover. Yeah. Where did you guys even come from? I love having my window open because it's summer, but where I don't even want to kill. I can finally get to recording my voiceover. Boats come and go across the Bosphorus. And watch the boats come and go. And watch the boats come and grow up. Ah! This cafe is literally floating above the sea, and if you want Bosphorus views in Istanbul without paying tourist prices, you need to come here. Hidden between the Kadıköy and Karaköy ferry lines, this is the Kahve Dünyası bookstore cafe. Most people rush through these ferry terminals without realizing one of the best views in Istanbul is right above them. Grab a coffee and a bite to eat, pick up a book, and watch the boats come and go across the Bosphorus. The best part, it's not one of those overpriced luxury seaside cafes. It's actually part of a popular Turkish coffee chain. So next time you're waiting for a ferry, skip the crowded terminal and come up here instead. Save this for your next Istanbul trip. Dangerous. Sıyıralım abi, like a real Turkish mother would. Masa yine kirlendi. Bir videoda da güzel çıksın şu. Okay, slay. I like my matcha dark green, babes. Not even gonna lie, I'm so sick of filming with the back camera. I just filmed the whole fucking intro with the back camera, but I don't like it because the angle's wrong. So either I say fuck it and I film at nighttime, or I say fuck it and I film with the front camera. But the intro video is the first on my portfolio. It has to be perfect. Nothing has to be perfect. Do you see why maybe I can't do this? No, I'm not gonna start saying shit like I can't do this. I can't make content and make money from it, make UGC doubts creep in, and we have to like allow them to exist. Sure, they're just thoughts. They can't hurt me. But keep going. Keep going, guys. Even if you have doubts about whatever it is that you do, the thing you do, keep going. Because it's gonna pay off. And I'm documenting all this because the day it pays off, I'm gonna like watch this back and I'm gonna be like, ah! Low-key, I think I just needed to wait. I was rushing. But like, the sun's coming back now. This is probably the perfect time to film. Yoo-hoo! I just filmed an intro. And I'm done. And the sun's almost gone. And I didn't miss it. And I don't have to do any filming in the nighttime. And the sun is so beautiful. Cheers to today. It's been a lovely, productive, musical day. Now I have 2 videos to edit and I'm gonna do that. Do you want authentic and relatable UGC content for your brand that turns random scrollers into buyers because it sparks their trust and excitement? I can do that for you. Hi, I'm Yasemin, a trilingual UGC creator, and here are 5 reasons why brands work with me. I speak 3 languages. Je peux créer du contenu en français, Türkçe içerikler üretebilirim. With over 10 years of social media experience across platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, I understand how to grow attention and engagement, create content that resonates with audiences internationally, and convert cold viewers into buyers through performance-driven content. I specialize in travel, tech, and lifestyle, as I'm passionate about traveling and music making, but I am adaptable to any niche, and I tailor every piece of content to match your brand's unique voice. With the right gear needed to deliver high-quality content and my cheerful and contagious energy, I know I can draw people in and keep them hooked with strong storytelling and creative strategies designed to boost sales for your brand. So if you're ready to create scroll-stopping content that actually converts, I'm so excited to work together. Get in touch now and we can get your brand real results.
Classes and such. Here is how to color grade. Open up your editing software and import the mood you want for the video and your overall.
Oh my god, she has like a literal checklist of the structure of the video. And look at the script. Look at the outlier, hook, story, turning point, insight. I'm analyzing and taking notes on the shit we learned. I found out for the 2nd time this week that making music in a park makes me way more like locked in without being stuck, without being in a loop. It's because I have a better sense of time when I'm out here. First of all, because nature feels good and we're supposed to be nature as humans. And second of all, because if I'm just in my room, I have less of a sense of time, even if I put a timer on. But here there's like, the sun's changing colors, like it's about to set soon. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope it was funny. I hope you had fun. I hope you were entertained. And I'll see you next week for episode 5, because we're gonna keep doing this. We're gonna keep holding ourselves accountable in this messy first stage, because sometimes you gotta show up even before it's perfect. And by showing up before it's perfect, you become able to show up, to keep showing up. And then finally, when you have something to show for, you'll still... Anyway, see you next week. Bye.